2 minutes now, Mrs. James.
Good evening, everyone. I have to say at the moment I'm very disappointed in what I'm hearing tonight. The EU appears to consider that within the cloak of the single market, if I understood correctly, it can unilaterally tackle a global challenge. Now, the two key areas of threat, as I understand it, in terms of protecting business know-how, trade secrets and business information, are actually internal theft, an internal release and access of information, coupled or, secondly, in the area of cybercrime. Now, none of what I've heard so far this evening is even beginning to look at that. We seem to be completely and utterly focused on whistleblowers. Now, I don't see that either the European Union has the competency to address this, it certainly doesn't have the resources, and it's a challenge that faces the global business world in every business sector. And to suddenly start picking out things like the Panama Papers or even the global pharmaceutical world, I really don't think is the right approach that we ought to be taking. So for once, and it's not often that I agree with a fellow colleague this evening, I do believe we ought to delay this directive, and I think it ought to go back, and it ought to be considered in light of a much, much broader picture, which is the security of knowledge and stopping global criminals and global cybercrime and rogue states who at the moment will look at what we're potentially going to pass and think gleefully, great, they've just opened up yet more opportunity for us. Thank you.